Well, you've completed all that. Why don't you do the last talking point?
Yep. So, altar the sun. Though not a safe spot by any definition, this altar radiates a measure of comfort in an otherwise unsettling place.
Yay.
Okay.
And
No conversation, but who the heck is
Who
this
is
person?
Jahan? Oh, it's a little girl.
She might be a party member. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice you. Wait. What are you even doing here? Are you lost? Do you need help finding your parents?
Humph, I can handle myself, you know. I'm not a little kid.
Right. But...
Well, whatever. I'll tell you a secret, okay? Don't go around spilling it. I'm here on a very important project.
Are we talking like a grade school assignment?
I was actually going to say mission, and then I realized it said project. I'm like, Urgh.
No, gosh, mister. Aren't you listening at all? I'm a mighty wizard, like my dad. I'm here to study.
Study? Are you serious?
Yep. Dad was big on trying to make the dead move, you know? So I want to do just that.
Making the dead... Oh, you're talking about necromancy. Don't want to rain on your parade, but you do know that stuff is technically impossible, right?
What?
As in, nobody's ever achieved that?
I think I have a good chance.
Nice. I'm actually actually talking about raising the dead with the kid in the middle of a freaking graveyard. This won't end well for my sanity, will it?
Hey, do you mind? I'm working here.
Radio. Let's see. Tab.
Any kind of like quest stuff?
Or to check our potential character portraits, right? I forget. There was a place that we could look where we could see all of the characters, but I don't remember where. Well, it's okay. One way or another, we're done.
Well, they went through all the effort of having a really nice portrait for her and a custom model, so...
Yeah. I mean, everybody seems to have a custom model. I guess let's leave.
So resting there wouldn't open an opportunity with her
No.
to speak, you think?
No, I don't think so. Dungeon complete. Finished dungeon. Okay, diplomatic missive has arrived. Quests have been updated. Okay. So, this is just go back. So we gotta do that before a certain point. Oh. Okay.
So we finished that.
Yeah.
Which means that there's the desert? If you want to keep adventuring...
We can do one more dungeon if we wanted to.
Now,
this one would be easier.
You didn't rest, though, so everyone's still injured? Or there's no such thing as
Everybody
injuries?
goes back up to full health as long as nobody dies.
Okay.
That's the main thing. Well, we got 26 days left. We could do this. I don't think I want to do another difficult...
You won't be able to change out for Theo, though.
No. But I don't need to yet.
Yet. Maybe when you go in the other direction. Down to the archives.
Yeah. Apparently we can get to the archives without touching this one.
Oh.
Same thing with this one.
Oh, you mean by just clicking on the boot?
Yeah, we can just go there. I thought they were on the path, but according to the comments, not so much so. So let's do one more dungeon while we're here.
Okay.
And then we'll continue on. I think this one's fairly short too.
So there's 7 days, 3 battles, 1 talking point, and 3 separate mission things.
Yep, and then we'll go back and deal with management and so on and so forth.
The flat
pretty.
Beard foothills. Why are there like salt flats and stuff?
Yeah, maybe.
So we're starting on a battle, and then we have options to go around.
A lot of text adventures. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll probably bring us. We'll do battle, text adventure, save. This, save, this, save, this, save, this. You know.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Grisha's Splendor. An abandoned imperial colony, its original purpose long since lost to history.
Alright, so now that we've cleared out the hard stuff, let's drop some difficulty and have an easier time of things. So we got Grisha's Splendor, an abandoned imperial colony, its original purpose long since lost to history.
I just read that.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, we had to break so I could put up videos because we started late today.
Defeat all enemies. Win the battle in 6 turns. Land all the finishing strikes with the same character.
Oh, we're up against...
And you're fighting dwarves.
Dwarves. Alright. Let's see.
Now,
might be able to get this
would
one
they
done?
have always been your enemies, or are they only your enemies?
Yeah, they would always be my
Leave
enemies,
this
no matter what.
Reminds me of how he just never completed the dwarves game.
On the prowl.
I mean, you saw it towards the end. It was barely functional.
You mean graphics-wise, or?
It was like lagging really bad. Honestly, just that game had like a lot of potential that was immediately wasted on.
It was essentially that book that we had seen.
Yeah, well, it
made
was.
into a video game.
It was a tie-in. It was a tie-in book. Like, it was neat, but I don't know. I just lost steam on that game the moment we had to. Well, I just lost steam on that game. Oh, they have spears. I thought they had guns. Oh, these guys barely animate. Hit pretty hard though. One with the brick wall. Interesting.
For the Emperor!
Hear them shuffling around.
Yeah. Okay, so they have interesting
Here we
effects. Let's move K out here. They are super bunched up.
On the prowl.
Jump her over here.
For some reason, their helmets make me want M&Ms.
I can see it. Okay.
They just look so edible.
Hear me roar!
Battle in a certain number of turns.
The heat is on.
Okay. I guess we can just toss fight. Come on!
Why?
Do not presume too much.
3 of them? Yeah, I don't have much of a choice here. Okay.
They're gonna surround her.
For the
Yeah.
Emperor!
Don't know if this is going to
Steady.
work out great.
For the Emperor!
These guys, I mean, they're dying. They're dying fast.
What are their names?
Gima,
Steady.
Sho, Atreya, Sazin. One with the brick wall. Hige.
Hige.
Yeah.
Wait, who is the Atreya?
One of these guys.
Steady.
Yeah, Atreya. Atreya goes in. She's taking some hits. Some bad hits.
Leave this to me.
So yeah, pretty much samurai dwarves.
Yep.
Strike now. On the
Okay.
prowl.
We could do Massacre, but that actually would do less damage here. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
Try and hit him with the Firefly.
Do not presume
They
too
dodged?
The first one got hit, but the second one dodged. It's just kind of a
Steady.
long-term frustration I have with this game.
Issoden's beard. Will you
It's
move
very much
already?
it's
Here we
like,
go.
I don't know, things could be
Strike
like
now.
totally fine and you still miss.
I march.
Okay, is there a way that I can hit? Nope. I'll just stun a couple of them. Who's about to die? Who's not? Eh. This group is. I'm trying to take down the damage that Signy takes.
For you.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
The hunt continues, yes?
I'm just trying to wail on them as hard as possible. Signy has enough armor now that it's not going to be a problem.
Fresh kill.
Okay.
Life is good.
Let's
The only
get
problem is now I'm
dangerous.
going to have to run here. So these guys are kind of injured. I guess if I do an Inferno. I wanna see if I can get the Signy gets every kill thing. Should be able to should be able to manage that. Especially now that I've
Form the line.
reduced the amount of dwarves that we have to fight here.
Easton's beard. Will you move already?
Oh. 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 The other one was time, but I don't think we're going to be able to kill these guys the rest of the way. If we had Theo, maybe.
Oh, for 6 turns? Nah.
Nah. Not seeing that.
Strike
Oh,
now.
I'll do what I can.
You can still get the kill 3 in 1 turn, maybe.
Yes, yes.
That's not one of the ones here.
Oh.
Land all finishing strikes with the same
Oh, land all
character.
finishing strikes with 1 character. Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
You can definitely get that.
Yep.
Sorry, mixing them around. They'll prevent that guy from getting to where he needs to be, though.
I'm just going to do that. I mean, he doesn't need to be anywhere. Nobody needs to be anywhere. Just trying to reduce damage. Okay.
Well, I thought that you were going to have to use Whirlwind with Signy to get 3 dwarves at once.
But that's not... That's not...
Or no,
one
oh,
of the-
sorry. Finishing blows.
Yeah.
I understand.
She can come over here and murder this guy at the very end.
I'm clearly too tired.
You are.
I'm falling asleep.
It's your fault, too.
Form the line.
Shell woke me up earlier today. Normally we sleep about till noon. She woke me up at, what, 9?
Easton's beard. Will you move
And she's
already?
like, I'm gonna start working on an animation for D&D. And then she starts sketching, like, really furiously next to
Leave
me.
this
And,
to
like, you
me.
can hear the pencil grinding against paper. And I'm like, can you not?
Well,
I'm
no,
really
so
tired.
first off, it's layout bond, like, kind of interesting paper, so it's semi-transparent, and I had to start from the back of the book and work to the front, because then
We move
what you
now,
do
yes.
is you can draw, like, the next
Ancestors,
segment of the
This kill is for
scene,
you.
like, atop your older drawings, so
The
that you can
heat is
show the
on.
changes in expression and whatever for characters and poses. It's sort of like it's like what animators do.
Let
Yeah.
it flow.
But
You're-
unfortunately, it meant that I was scritching through slightly thinner paper into cardboard, rather than when you work at the front of a paper pad. It
Will
sort
you
of
move
the
already?
sound gets dampened by all the paper that's underneath it.
Easton's
So-
beard. Will you move already?
It's just loud.
By Isudin's beard.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Samurai dwarves are cool. That's a fun idea.
It's just a little weird.
Eh. Works. Dwarves are usually all about, like, honor and, you know, family ties and loyalty and so on and so forth.
Oh, I know.
And generally, so are samurai, so it's actually like a...
I was just trying to think of interesting creatures from their own mythos, like Oni and stuff.
Damn it.
What?
Failed at the last
Here
second.
we go.
Oh. Oh, that's interesting. We still got it, but he died from the, fire. But I guess it didn't matter. Because that wasn't a finishing blow, so it doesn't count. So status effects and environmental effects don't preclude you from it. Well, that's nice.
Thunder between us, and it's not electricity. A powerful downpour surprises your party. Lightning blades cut the sky open before your eyes. With visibility reduced to abysmal levels, it would be wise to wait out the storm in a safer place. Bathed in thunder and rain, you eventually arrive upon a lonely hut. The presence of a sign suggests that this may have once been an inn, but it is old and weathered, much like the building itself. Despite this, there's a light coming from inside. Well, you're
Let's
probably
go
going to
in.
want to enter.
Yeah, always.
A light push opens the door momentarily, revealing a raw yet cozy interior. The soothing, palpable warmth of a fireplace pleasantly smothers your bones. Numerous pictures of some unknown landscapes decorate the walls. A white, paper-thin object hangs above the fireplace, its colorful tails dangling lazily in front of the blaze. Wait, what paper-thin object?
I don't know. Let's check the pictures.
What about the tailed object? Okay, fine, the pictures.
I'm just trying to go with the most harmless option first, because usually you get to... it's just lore.
Okay. On closer look, it appears that these pictures aren't pictures at all, but carvings. Deep branching lines run in place of brushstrokes like lightning scars, creating a complex mosaic in shapes of rather ethereal landscapes. If these places exist, they certainly aren't anywhere in Rashtail. So now you want to check to see the tailed object? Yep. As far as you can tell, it is some kind of kite. While its glory days are clearly over, somebody has put a lot of love and care into its crafting and maintenance.
Interesting. Well, call out, see if anybody's in.
Unexpectedly, the small sack of rags in the armchair begins to move. What you took for a pile of dirty clothes turns out to be a wrinkled, diminutive old lady. She greets you with a warm yet feeble wave.
Oh, guest. I'm so sorry, dear. These days I tend to nap a lot. I didn't hear you come in.
She coughs weakly.
I'm afraid I'm neither as young nor as healthy as I used to be. Time does that to you.
She smiles. So you can ask what's wrong with her, or you can ask to stay the night. Well,
I mean, I feel like if we do this right, we get the kite.
Well, if you ask her what's ailing her, is it possible for you to help, or are you just going to infuriate her?
Yeah, that's kind of the worry.
And if you asked to stay the night, would you be too imposing, or would you just welcome the company?
Curious if there's like a guide for these things.
Oh, you're always wondering about that.
I mean, okay, I don't actually want to just go with this. I just wanted to see what they had. Because I'm curious. So, like, feud quests. Huh. Okay. Yeah, so these are all specific,
Oh, those are the boss battles. Well, you know this one. We just completed it.
Interesting. So the Visage of Anguish, Spikebot that we fought.
Yeah.
I think his health goes up depending on enemies in this game scale with level.
Uh-huh.
Makes sense.
Hey, you're giving everything away.
Yep. Okay, nothing useful. Just character portraits of people to come. It's okay. Yeah, let's
ask about her health,
yeah.
maybe.
What's wrong with you?
I'm just old. That's all.
She says as she waves the question away with a sweeping gesture.
We're all dying, one day at a time, no? Some are just closer than others.
She tries to chuckle, which turns into a demented coughing fit.
Don't worry about it too much.
Is there anything we can do?
Mm-hmm. I'll remind her of that the world is a cruel place. That'd be stupid. Okay.
There is, but it's not about dosing medicine and watering flowers, I'm afraid.
She says as she clumsily reaches for a teapot.
Long ago, I knew a certain gentleman, but I wasn't his type, she coughs. It didn't end well. Things happened. He moved to the caves up north, and I haven't heard from him ever since. If there was, no, honestly, there never was any doubt. He would have been able to cure me, see. He had a particular set of skills, but I am old and immobile, and he, well, I imagine he may still hold a grudge. That's just his nature.
Well, let's check it out and head for the caverns.
Mm-hmm. Armed with the lady's chaotic set of directions, fumbling through terrible weather, you arrive at a secluded cavern complex. No inhabitants in sight.
Enter.
The smell of ozone fills your nostrils. Unexpected bursts of electricity bleed down the walls, converging before your eyes, surging, crackling, transfiguring. A layer of dusty air is whipped into motion, swirling around the phenomenon like a strip of translucent skin, wrapping it meticulously, containing it until a vaguely humanoid shape takes hold. Its ghostly eyes now fixated at you. The lightning-filled silhouette booms.
Why are you here, human? Leave this place at once. Explain our motives. The fury in his eyes dims, and the cracking quietens. Agatha is ill. For a moment, the storm-engulfed creature seems puzzled, lost in thought. Very well. If she needs my help, lead on, human. Wait, him? Really?
Back at the cabin, you again find the old lady in her armchair. Pale and deliberate in movement, she appears even weaker than before. As you enter, a gust descends from the tempestuous skies, reforming into a familiar storm-filled silhouette. This time, however, there is no thunder in its voice. As it speaks, your mind becomes filled with the images of birds and clear skies. Ah, they were once in love, probably.
Agatha.
That's a little too grumbly. Remember, it's supposed to be birds and skies.
Nah.
Okay, fine. You came after all these years, and now I'm old and wrinkled, my love, she whispers, clearly in pain. A weak smile sprouts on her lips. We both feel it, right? There is no cure but death. You know what needs to be done, and I want you to be the one to do it.
Yes. The whirlwind around the creature weakens to a soft, caressing breeze. Death. But not yours, Agatha. All life is magic. All magic is life, and I... He pauses, his eyes filled with a resolute shine. I shall give you mine. All things come to an end, even incarnates. In the end, we exist only to dissipate into the ether. A thunder roars, reinforcing his words. Let me give it all meaning. Once you sought my love, let me grant it now.
No! An exhausted hiss cuts the air. I am old. Nothing can change that. I don't want to keep this feeble shell alive, my love. Not at this price. A coughing fit interrupts her. Please. My suffering does not have to lead to yours.
The incarnate turns to you, question lingering in his eyes.
Oh no, so we have to choose to side with the old lady? The incarnate should just lay her to rest? Or side with the incarnate? Allow the incarnate to sacrifice himself to cure her. Huh. So, an immortal magical being that can remain immortal and magical, but losing the love of his life that he didn't really seem to care about because they had an argument a long time ago and now we don't know. I don't know. And then with her, she's naturally aging, but she seems to have like really loved this guy. Like if lightning was the only thing she painted or carved all along the walls. Like if she lived without him, I
mean,
she'd be sad too.
I think ultimately either one's gonna be sad.
Because if you let her die, then the incarnate's like, my magic could have saved her, and I will live the end of my days regretting that I never returned her affections. And if she lives, she'd be like, he actually did love me, but now I'm going to waste his magical energy. What do you think?
I mean, I feel like we should side with the old lady. It's kind of more of a positive ending. Because, like, her being laid to rest by the incarnate, it's kind of like a healing moment. Whereas him sacrificing himself
Leads her to more pain.
is more of a literal healing moment Unless it turns her into an incarnate, maybe.
Or young.
Or
But that,
young.
I don't see how that would work.
Yeah.
Because she's under the impression that he would just cure her, maybe provide her with life. Wait, what was it that he specifically said? That magic is life?
And life is magic, and all incarnates are meant to dissipate eventually anyway. So, like, he's gonna die too. So, like, honestly, both work. I wonder if 3 actually would be the better one. Probably not.
No, don't care. Is you just gonna leave them and they're just gonna be standing there dumbfounded at you, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that you're probably gonna get like the kite if you let the lady live or something. And maybe if I don't know which way it goes. I mean, I want to see the old lady get vivified by magic.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that because that's more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's side with the incarnate. Allow the incarnate to sacrifice himself to cure her.
Without a word, the incarnate leans over the woman. For a moment, their eyes meet. And then he embraces her, dissolving into crackling, furious nothingness. She spasms, shouting in pain as the electricity covers her. And then she rises abruptly, staring at you in disbelief. Not a trace of disease left in her system. Later on, when you part ways, you notice the sky has cleared at last.
So I think if we didn't get the trinket.
Would you rather...
No idea.